Everton breaking news, David Moyes gives verdict on Tyrique George after Fulham debut. Meanwhile, Everton are considering a move to bring in Delap as part of David Moyes' plans, and Everton's Premier League position since Moyes' return paints a remarkable picture. Stay with me until the end of the video to check out the latest Everton news, but before that, if you're as passionate about the Toffees as we are, don't waste any time and subscribe to our channel right now to stay updated on everything happening to the People's Club. Alright Everton fan, we are given their first real taste of Tyrique George at the weekend, and it has sparked genuine optimism around what the young winger could offer over the coming months. Signed on loan from Chelsea on deadline day, George arrived as a reaction to Jack Grealish's injury, but early signs suggest he could become an important piece rather than simple cover. In the build-up to the Fulham match, reports from training hinted at a sharp, fearless player eager to impress. That buzz led many fans to call for an immediate start, yet David Moyes opted for experience, trusting Harrison Armstrong and Ndiaye from kickoff. It was a cautious decision, but one that allowed George to enter the game without pressure. When he did step onto the pitch, Everton's tempo noticeably lifted. George played with energy, carried the ball aggressively, and helped stretch Fulham's defence. His involvement in the move that led to Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall's equaliser underlined his ability to influence games even in short bursts. What excites supporters most is how different George looks compared to Everton's other wide options. He brings pace, direct dribbling, and unpredictability, qualities that can change tight matches and create space for teammates. After limited opportunities at Chelsea, he appears determined to make this loan count. Moyes has publicly backed that impression, praising George's attitude, his adaptation to the squad, and his desire to score from wide areas. For a team that has sometimes struggled for attacking spark, that mindset is hugely valuable. Looking ahead, there are clear scenarios. George may be eased in gradually, or he could force his way into the starting lineup if his impact continues. Either way, his progress matters to fans because it represents hope, ambition, and a potential attacking upgrade at a crucial stage of the season. My friend Toffee fan, should Moyes ease Tyrique George in slowly, or throw him straight into the starting 11? Share your opinion in the comments below. So Toffee, Everton's transfer plans for the summer are already starting to take shape, and one name quietly gathering interest is Chelsea striker Delap. The 22-year-old arrived at Stamford Bridge with big expectations after a costly move from Ipswich Town, but his first season in West London has not gone to plan. That situation has opened the door for clubs like Everton to monitor developments closely. Delap has struggled for consistency, managing just 2 goals in 22 appearances across all competitions. More tellingly, he has recently been left out of Chelsea's Premier League lineups, suggesting doubts are growing about his role in their long-term project. With João Pedro firmly established as the main striker and another forward expected to arrive in the summer, Delap could soon find himself even further down the pecking order. For Everton, this is where the opportunity lies. David Moyes is expected to target a new striker to support and potentially upgrade the current options, especially if the club pushes for Europe. Delap's physical presence, work rate, and proven championship pedigree make him an intriguing fit for Everton's system, where a focal point up front is often crucial. There are several possible scenarios. Chelsea could stick with Delap and give him another season, or they may decide to cut their losses and listen to offers. If that happens, Everton would face competition from clubs like Manchester United and Newcastle, but the promise of regular football could be a major selling point. This situation also links to Everton's wider squad planning. Dwight McNeil's future remains uncertain after his failed move to Crystal Palace and another underwhelming season in front of goal. Moving him on could help fund a deal for a striker like Delap. For fans, this story matters because it signals ambition. Everton are not just reacting late in the window anymore. They are identifying targets early. If Delap becomes available, it could be a key move in reshaping the attack for next season. My dear Everton fan, should signing a striker like Delap be Everton's top priority this summer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Listen up Everton fan, Everton's latest away win at Fulham may prove to be a defining moment in their season. Coming from behind to secure a 2-1 victory at Craven Cottage showed character, belief, and a growing maturity within the squad. Goals from Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and a Bernd Leno own goal turned the game around and highlighted Everton's ability to respond under pressure. One of the most encouraging takeaways was the debut of Tyrique George, signed on loan from Chelsea just days earlier. The young winger brought energy, directness, and confidence when introduced, giving fans a glimpse of how Everton could evolve in attack during the run-in. The win also carries major significance in the league table. Everton now sit within touching distance of the European places, a scenario that would have seemed unrealistic not so long ago, when results since David Moyes' return in January 2025 are isolated. The progress becomes even clearer. Over that period, Everton's points tally would place them 6th, firmly among the league's strongest sides. Despite this, Moyes has faced criticism from some supporters questioning his long-term suitability. Performances and results like this one go a long way toward answering those doubts. Everton are no longer scrapping for survival. They are organised, competitive, and chasing bigger goals. With Moyes' contract expiring next year, the club's ownership faces a crucial decision. An extension would provide stability and allow Everton to plan properly for the summer transfer window. For us Evertonians, this matters because it signals ambition, continuity, smart recruitment, and belief in the current direction could turn this season's momentum into a genuine push for Europe next year. Evertonians, what's been the biggest difference since Moyes returned? Tactics, mentality, or recruitment? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hey Toffee, with the January transfer window now closed, Everton's focus is already shifting toward what could be a defining summer. The lack of activity in the winter market raised eyebrows among supporters, especially with the club sitting just a few points off the European places. When opportunities feel this close, quiet windows naturally invite frustration and bigger expectations for what comes next. David Moyes still has plenty to work with. Most of his squad is now fit, momentum is building, and Everton remain firmly in the race for Europe. That makes the coming months crucial, not only for results on the pitch but also for shaping the club's long-term direction. One player central to that ambition is Ndiaye, that has been clear about his commitment to Everton, stressing his desire to achieve something special this season. At the same time, his recent comments about future ambitions have sparked discussion. He wants European football, and at 25, he is entering the peak years of his career. That is completely natural, but it does underline the pressure now on the club. Interest from sides like Manchester United and Inter is a reminder that Everton's best players will always attract attention if progress stalls. For fans, this is why the summer window matters so much. Keeping talents like Ndiaye will likely depend on showing real ambition, both through results and recruitment. The Friedkins group backed Moyes verbally in January, but the summer is where actions will be judged. Injuries this season exposed the lack of depth, and even a small dip in form quickly hurt results. Everton don't need wholesale changes, but they do need quality additions. European qualification is still possible, and if Everton sees this moment, it could transform the club's future. Miss it, and holding onto players like Ndiaye becomes far harder. My friend Toffee fan, after a quiet January, are you expecting a big summer from Everton? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is the Toffee's News fan channel and I'll stop here. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. A big hug and see you in the next video.